Now we'll press it down and cover it with plastic from that side. It's not our first time spending the night like this, friends. Kiwi Piavi, my precious little roots. Look where we are, in the vast swamp of the Lovsky district. We're heading to some lambens. I found them on the map. I don't know anything about them because in this area, neither my family, nor friends, nor acquaintances fish here. Here we are. We're riding a VK540 Yamaha snowmobile with 2 sleds, a tent, tables, and so on. It's very cold. There's a piercing icy wind and a huge swamp. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know where we're going. I mean, I really don't have any information at all. We just found a target on the map and we're heading there. That's how it is. The snowmobile so far, knock on wood, isn't breaking down. Everything's open. It heated up to 140, but we're not going fast. Dryunya is running. It's very firm. As I walk here, it's kind of a half crust. No problems at all. You can move around easily on skis or snowshoes. This is the kind of expedition we have. A real one. Well, at least for me. You'll probably say again that I'm being loud, using big words and so on. I'll show you a bit of how we're going to make our way because there are some really interesting spots like little swamp islands. When you look at the map, there's this huge swamp and then boom, 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 little islands basically. I brought some gasoline with me. So, how much? The tank holds 30-something liters and I also brought 35 liters more. So, we'll refuel. Anyway, we'll get going. We'll see, maybe we won't catch anything at the lake at all. The weather is good, the weather is great. I'm on a small island right now. I'm waiting a bit for Drenya so he can catch up properly. We saw a lot of black grouse. There are a lot of capercaillies, a whole flock. We're moving on, so far everything is fine. Knock on wood. Friends, well, it's taking us a long time to get there. I'm checking the navigation, trying. The lake is over there, but I don't want to go through the thicket, so now we're trying to get there through the swamp. Everything's fine. Friends, just 200 meters to the lake. My hands are freezing, so let's get there, make a fire, and warm up. Alright, so what's next? We'll go through the thicket over there. Hopefully everything will be fine. No streams or anything. Drunya is catching up, and we're heading out. Well, friends, here it is, our lake. For some reason, there's a lot of snow and water here. I don't like it. All right. We need to drive around to check things out since there's a lot of snow, and we want to avoid getting stuck, but the snowmobile should handle it. Let's go. No, we'll unhook our sleds now. Guys, it's unreal, so much snow and water. I don't like this. Well, we just won't be able to fish. What's this? Probably from some tractor. Who knows? Just something like this in the swamp. Yeah, it's a T40 or something like that. Look, it had lamps. See? Swivel ones. Pretty interesting. Interesting thing. Wiring. Yeah, it's some kind of little tractor, and maybe this tractor even... Well, maybe this tractor is just underwater right now. Or maybe only half the cabin is wood, see? There's a lot of snow here, of course. Yeah, they were called something like T40 or something like that. Well, those old ones. Must be from ancient years here. Copper wiring over there with little caps. Not bad. That's an interesting find. So, friends, I decided not to stay at that lake and came to another big one. It's farther away. We'll barely have enough gas for it. It's just impossible at that lake, I'm telling you. There's just a lot of snow there, and even here the snow is knee-deep, up in the Lovsky district. We don't have that in our areas. Here it is, this interesting lake. You can't see any huts or anything here. But we have an enemy. Oh no, look friends, I'm standing just fine. Here we have an enemy. The enemy is the ice crust. But it might be here and over there. I mean, it might be there, but not here. You have to be very careful. But I'm telling you, I left that lake because I don't like that kind of fishing and the auger, you know, I was in the village, so my blades got dull, but I couldn't buy new blades, there's no store. Alright, so I'm walking and I think we're starting to see some slush ice here. Not yet, not while I'm walking. Well, there's water, of course, there is. The main point is to avoid excess, so you should limit it. Nah! Well, damn, yeah, there's water. Alright, somewhere that's it, we'll spend the night here. That's it, friends. Here, look, water. I mean, the auger, well, with an auger, it's very... I brought a hand auger with me. Well, you understand, right? So that, well, it'll be very difficult with this. Well, let me explain. The blades are bad. That's it, we'll live somewhere around here. So this is my hardest and farthest journey. Seriously, it's tough. Somewhere... I covered 2/3 of it easily. There was little snow, good weather, sunshine, and so on. I arrive at the Lambina, and there, basically, it's knee-deep. And well, there's also ice here. Alright, so what are we gonna do here now? We'll unload, hook up? No. We'll spin around on the snowmobile like this. The lake is probably about 300 or 400 meters, yeah. We'll take a spin, see what's where, how we can get out, and then we'll work with the tow strap. Everything worked as it should. The sleds flipped over on the way. Well, that's it for now. That's not very good, of course. Alright, friends, here is my gear that I'll be using to fish today. Here's a rod with a jigging lure. My good jigging lure was bitten off last trip. This rod is also from Finland. And here's a Chinese rod with a Maverick reel from Nisus. For deep waters. I recently went fishing with Vano Shimono and it worked great. Since I fish often, I know. Let's try the jigging lure to see what the lake offers. The main idea, of course, is to catch some bait fish. Well, not just an idea, it's actually the goal. And then set up the tip-ups. The auger is drilling with great difficulty. I don't know the depth. The depth is fine. Alright, let's try. It's 10 in the morning. Well, almost 10. Nothing is known about this lake. I don't know anything except that it's really far away. Alright. The balancer is of course a bit too big. 1 minute and 30 seconds, not a single bite. The depth here is decent, well, good, normal, about 2 meters. Drunya did great. He ran well, he ran really well. He clearly doesn't want the balancer. Can you imagine if I don't get any bites here? Now that would be something. Alright, Drian, that's it. Guys, I don't get it. The 5th hole. 0 bites, 0 fish. Honestly, I'm starting to get a little worried. And here it's just lambin'. There are no other lakes, nothing else. Well, we'll keep trying. I could say that it makes things more interesting, but I'm still a bit worried. Right here. Why am I fishing on this little spot? There's a stream over there, of course. It would make sense to fish in the stream, but there's ice in the stream. Friends, of course we'll go there and give it a try, but first we'll fish everything here. Fish everything. That's a bit of a rough way to put it. Drunya is sleeping under the tree. He's fine. I leave him be. He ran a lot today. I got myself into something, friends. I drilled another hole. I poked it once, drove into the ice, and got stuck. Something strange here. I stuck a stick in. Look, see the tree here? It's been chopped up a bit with a hatchet. Someone's been here, someone probably fished here. Because, well, the tree, yeah, it shows us that someone was here. Well, it's clear that there's no dry wood here. Well, this is the kind of lake it is. And there's nothing at all. I don't know. The weather changed again. I don't know what to do. Friends, I really don't know what to do. What now? Oh, what's that? Look, friends, what's on the fir tree? What's that on the fir tree? Hooks? I didn't get it. And this kind of hook, they hang on the Christmas tree. Guys, this is a really strange place, honestly, I swear. It's in a very hard to reach location. But, well, here you see there are signs of activity, some hooks. This has been picked at and here for a long time, I think. Honestly, I don't know what else to do. I've tried everything and fished everywhere. There was a little tug there once, it just stole the maggot and that's it, really. Well, it's just nonsense. I've never been in situations like this before. In a way, I take it as a challenge, but still, the knives are dull and broken, damn it. One battery already died because it wouldn't drill, but I have a manual auger just in case. So we'll use it. Anyway, the knot is unshakable. I don't know. Absolutely nothing. And plus, over here, there's water here and apparently a beaver lodge with its entrance over there. Droin, don't bother the bird. It's small and not tasty. Oh, a hunter. So friends, I don't even know. I'd like to leave this lake and go somewhere else, but where to, and will the fish bite there? Yesterday's weather was similar or worse, with alternating sun, wind and snow. Still, Vano Shimano and I caught many fish. So, that's why I don't know, I really don't know. Well, we'll keep trying. I guess I'll have lunch now and, well, you definitely need to have lunch. Maybe lunch will make things better? I don't know. Keep an eye on the area for now. Well, my friends, I've lit a campfire behind the rocks so the wind doesn't blow it out. The wind will still blow, but less. Snow covers everything like this. Now, basically, I'm taking out all the food. And then we'll eat. The weather feels like it's January right now. Oh, Drion, sorry. Drion's food is here. He already ate with me, good boy. He ran over and I fed him right away. He didn't start eating because he seemed tired, but actually, he's a young dog, so he's not tired. Alright, let's get the food and eat. You know, friends, now I'm really curious. Will I be able to catch anything on this lake? Because, well, it's kind of like a challenge with nature. It's a complicated thing, you know? Of course, yes, we all want to come here. Just yesterday, literally yesterday, we went fishing with Vano Shimano. Well, you know him. He brought me there, and we... What screen? Who's going to fit on the screen? Well, perch like these, well, okay, whatever. We caught ones like these, really good ones. We caught 2 bags. When I first came here, I didn't know what to expect, but now I'm learning. But there's something here. Well, you see, there was logging here, and well, so with the winter roads, they took the swamp. Water trucks brought water, as I understand it. They filled them up, and then, once it was frozen, the logging trucks and tractors would go in. They used to clear these large islands since building roads here was pointless. It's all swamp. Yeah, at that time, of course, people fished here. People traveled by bus because my dad was in another place like that too. When they were kids, they did the same thing. Then I saw some of those hooks. How should I say, what are these hooks for? Maybe they're for nets, but there aren't any drying racks on either shore. Drying racks are these things, well, basically people who work with nets build these racks. It's a kind of crossbar between 2 trees with nails. That's where they hang the nets, air them out, sort them, and so on. There's nothing like that here.
Well, usually it stays, even if it breaks or something. But I've been to lakes where the racks were hanging on the shores, and the fishing there was amazing. But here, it's just not like that at all.
But most likely it's just the weather. Because last year in March, Mikhailich and I went, and the weather was similar. 3 lakes, absolutely nothing. I caught 1 pike and that's it. So, let's hope for the evening the weather will calm down. Well, anyway, what can you do? I'm already here. Honestly, I would have gone home. I would have even gone home, not to another place, but it's too far. There's no point. So that's how it is. Alright, that's all? Oh, well, he's waiting. Zasaria, lie down, relax. The weather is changing, friends. At a geometric progression. In short, friends, Drunya and I made a joint decision that we're heading to the lake. It's about 15 kilometers to the lake along an unfamiliar road.
Well, we'll find this. There's kind of a narrow, like a winter road. I've already explained what a winter road is, and that's where we're going.
Now we're hooking up the sled. I'm already packed. As you saw, I had everything spread out here, but now I'm packed up. Well, you know, that's what adventures are like. We're men, we love adventures and discoveries. So let's go. We have what we have. Whatever happens, happens. We'll get what we get. Drunya, let's go. You're squeezed in there, I can't even see you. Come on, let's go, Drunelia. Oh, guys, I hit my lip on a tree. So, this is how we sink. Basically, the snow hit me above the knee. It threw me right into a tree. Now we're going to get out. You requested videos like this, so I'm showing them. There's a bump over there and a tree here. I can't back up. The ski is stuck right against the tree, see? Let's turn it off. Let's turn off the little guy. Well, a normal snowmobiler would cut down this tree and keep going, but I don't cut down standing trees, so... We're pulling as best we can. Oh, but Junior caught up with us. So now... I can't anymore. I can't... There's a lot of snow. I wish I could... Oops, I fell. Back up, we need to go back. Back it up. Alright, I sat down. No, I just can't do it. The lower one. Oh, that's all, I think. Guys, what the heck? We're sinking. We're sinking, guys. No, no, we can't do that. Come on, back up! Where did I end up? Where did I end up? Guys, you won't believe it. This is the first time this has happened all winter. How come? Mayashko didn't sit on the bench. Back. Forward. We made it out. Oh, thank God. But that's not all yet. No, no, no. All right, here we go. Phew! Wow! Alright guys, you see this is what they call a winter road. There it is, you can see it. We're driving on it now. Phew guys! Riding a snowmobile is definitely tough, even though it seems like you just keep going, right? But for those who don't know what it's like to ride a snowmobile, it's... Well look, here the forest is completely different, the nature is different, it's a different season you could say. We're moving along the winter road. I'm not sure how much longer. I'll check now, but it's tough. The snowmobile is sinking there. Going back should be easier unless it gets snowed in. I saw one Karelia hole. Just one Karelia hole the whole time. Ooh, this is a bit tough. There's a stream ahead. I'll show it later. Right now, I need to move the sleds. Oh damn, the sleds. So, I need to move the sleds, reattach them, and get out on the snowmobile myself. Damn, why are these going to the left, right, left? Ah, ooh, the snow is definitely knee-deep, steadily knee-deep. You drive down the winter road and then hit a stream. Now I'll have to figure out a way around. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, huh? Come on, Sonny. Whew, I probably will never make it. I probably will never make it. On your knees. Oh, what a tasty little thing. All right, now to take out the snowball. If I were alone, I wouldn't even think about it. I'd just go for it, that's all. But now I kind of want to go back. Ugh, damn. If you fall in here, guys, you see. Even though it's not deep here, the thing is, there are thawed patches here. They cause a lot of negative effects. Baby. Okay. Okay, let's go back. Come on, what's wrong with you? Easy, you almost drove into the stream. Guys, and you said there was no snow. Damn. Okay. Let's go. Okay, back up. Go ahead. Back, no way, back up. I didn't know that. At this time of year, I'd be doing this kind of crap. Go ahead. Already. Yeah, he's picking it up and that's it. Hoo hoo! Nai nai! It really feels like it's easier to move forward. Okay. This is fucked up. Alright, I need to somehow maneuver to the left here. What? Oh, a shovel, guys. Shovel, you know? Okay, shovel, so who's stopping me from getting to the shovel? Shovel, damn. Oh, there's a handle. There's a handle and the shovel itself. Well, friends, I didn't think I'd need the shovel this year. Drunya. Okay, we need to go somewhere over here. Oh, let's go dig. Opa. Well, friends, anything can happen. We could have tried flying to the stream, but I'm not that clever of a snowmobiler. The idea is this: back up here and then jump out over there. To spin around. Because I can only get up to here. I didn't expect to be digging this year. Ooh, but in this area the snow is crazy. Oh, Drunya, this is kind of tough. Okay, we need to go without the sled. Find where? Guys, I'm trying, I don't know. So guys, I popped out. Now the task is to turn around, hook up the sled, and go on a different route. Something, guys, is telling me that it's thawing outside. The left cylinder heated up to 160, the right one to 152. Well, I kind of feel sorry for the machine. Still have to go far. It's fine. It also burns a lot of oil, and the oil is damn expensive. Oh, well, I have some more with me just in case. Okay. Here. Phew, now I'll show you how all this works. Well, the snow is knee-deep for sure. The snow is consistently knee-deep. Here's the snowmobile. Of course, it rides on top, but it's having a hard time because... well, it's not sticky yet, but it will be soon. There you go. Friends, I don't really like these trips. I prefer to come, catch bait fish, set traps, and get to work. But here, you can't figure anything out. And if something happens to me here, well, I'll have to ski back home. Well, about 4 days. Around 4 days. There, that's it. Let's rest.